What is up with these?
You don't
these
like my
new
countdowns?
I'm screaming.
I can't. I don't even know what to call them.
Countdown.
Countdowns, sound bites, intros, smart bites. I don't know. I'm gonna just call them smart bites. I cannot. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, it's just ready for liftoff. All right, what's going on with you, Marcus? You seem to be in a chipper mood today.
I'm doing pretty all right. I just came back from Washington.
State or DC?
DC. That was a crazy thing. I almost got arrested by Secret Service. That was pretty cool.
Did you get tackled?
No, I didn't.
Cool, you say?
I was near the monument, and I didn't know. It makes sense when it happened, like when I got in trouble for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know you couldn't fly drones
No.
near the monument.
Are you like no?
So
Marcus, what?
Oh,
I flew my
shit.
What?
I flew my drone for a music video. I flew my drone near the monument, and on camera you can see like we're doing the music video, and then the closer and closer I get to the monument, my drone just like shuts off,
Yes.
and it like goes down, and like you can see in the drone camera because it's in the blades of grass. You can see that like 3 different bicycle people just like pull up like right in front of it, and they're just vested up, and it says Secret Service on it, and they were like, yo, we know that your drone is not lethal, but you can't be doing that.
Yeah, I'm
So
glad
nobody you were with knew that y'all couldn't do that.
No.
God. dog. Oh man.
But other than that, the trip was cool.
Okay, well, you didn't get
Wow.
I did not.
I mean, did you get a Secret Service plug or anything out of like, yo, so can I get somebody card or something? At the least?
No.
I'm just saying. You wouldn't got that card?
I just wasn't trying to get arrested. I just walked away quietly. Yeah.
Yeah.
because that's like
Like, damn, y'all, my bad.
borderline breach security type shit. Like,
Yeah.
you was really like you was teetering, like you was sitting on the bridge dangling your feet.
And y'all, clearly they can tell, like, okay, these kids are innocent. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They clearly don't know they're not supposed to be doing this. And like they said, they could tell with your drone. They had already did the scan on it. They could say, okay, we know that you're not suspect, but you got to go. You can't.
I'm not gonna try to take down the president with 4K video.
I doubt the president even knows what 4K video is. Probably. Is it just me? Anyway, Anna, any interesting facts or any interesting things coming your way?
Absolutely not. I'm ready to roll.
I'm mad about. I told you I was mad about my dog. I'm still mad about that.
Oh yeah.
I got my dog trimmed for the first time recently, and they cut all his hair off, and I'm mad about it. Yeah, and
all his hair.
Yeah, he has like a buzz cut.
He has a buzz cut.
Yeah.
It's funny how
Isn't it a buzz cut, Anna? I sent Anna a picture of it. Ain't it a buzz cut?
It's just like it's just shaved down. Like
It's a buzz cut.
it's his skin not showing, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because buzz cut is like you can see scalp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a buzz cut compared to what he had. I'm just saying. So.
Like he went to the army.
Yeah. compared to what he looked like, Anna, doesn't he? Like no BS. Compared to what he looked like, don't he look like he cut his hair off to go to the army? I'm just saying. They was talking to you?
No, I don't know. They was talking to each other.
Oh. My bad. See, normally that's why we have that down. But anyway, welcome back, guys, to another episode of Teach His Own Podcast. I am Chrissy.
And I'm Anna.
And together we are Teach His Own. So we're going to try things a little bit differently this week. So we're going to kind of swap a few things around in the segment. And we're going to start off this week with our boss and get straight to the business. So, Anna, who do we have, my dear?
The boss of the week, we've got Soul Essentials. So, Soul Essentials is a black-owned candle company. It's owned by one of my fellow girlfriends that I went to school with by the name of Bonnie. Happy belated birthday and congratulations to you once again. This is old news, old news, but new news to the public on our platform. You have a nice candle line. And You drop that on your birthday. So basically, it has like different scents. It's like themed and stuff like that. They say the scent is, I think it's, let me see, it's 3 different scents. So go check out Soul Essentials. I think that she sold out. I'm looking on there right now. As of right now, in this moment, there's none right now. She's definitely sold out.
Candles, you say?
Yeah, Soul Essentials. So that's SOULSCENTIALS. SoulSentials.com. They also have an Instagram. So go check that out and see if that's the right scent for you. I guarantee it'll be nice because my girlfriend like nice stuff. So
I'm on it right now.
Yeah, she's real dainty and fine in that area.
You need
Like,
some
so I'm quite
candles.
sure she went peculiar when she wanted to choose her scents. So congrats to you again, Bonisha. Yay!
Absolutely.
Go follow Soul Central, y'all. So now that we have got the business out the way, Anna, I just want to know for you before we jump right into the first topic. Like, this is what we have as what is your favorite thing about being Black?
The variety.
Because we in Black History Month. It's time to niggle it, as we said before, just a little bit.
The variety, I guess. The variety of people that we have is learn how
Okay.
deep we really, really are. Like, and no matter how much they try to erase us, they'll never be able to. So we are a part of all cultures.
Okay.
We have our own culture. We over there in the motherland. We just deep with it. So I think
There's
it's
a
the
Black person everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. Whether they know it.
You can
or
go to
not.
any part of the world, and find a Black. That is very true, and I think that's part of exactly what she's saying. Like, we're deep rooted everywhere. I was listening to something recently, and I really do want to look up the actual statistics of what population of the world, well, just the United States right now, is pure Caucasian. And I'm almost sure the number is probably small.
Yeah, it's decreasing.
Yeah. Great.
Like, I really want to find out the exact numbers on there. I think that would be very interesting. Because I remember I said it on here before, being in college, and we were looking at statistics for 2020, and it was saying that 80% of the world by 2020 would be Spanish speaking. And I think
Really?
I think we're just about there or surpassed that. Anna, what you think?
Well,
As far as the number,
from my recollection, I just remember not even just Spanish speaking, just everybody's going to be culture mixed, like have a whole bunch of different nationalities, like in different cultures within them as an individual. So
you know what I think about the
definitely
Michael
think
Jackson
that
black and white video? Remember when it was like different people in different shades? Like going back and forth from the video? That's what I was just thinking about when you was just saying it. Like with the different nationalities going back and forth.
Yeah.
He has some good videos. I was looking back at like his whole music video discography. It was great. Like for like the time
that it
and
was,
like
yep.
like what he was doing, like the creativity was there.
Yep.
Like I was just looking back, I was like, wow, like this is pretty inspirational. Usually it's just like guys with wife beaters going to the Chinese store.
No storyline.
Yeah.
So disrespectful.
Everyone for some reason has a gun.
Niggas going nig,
Yeah.
and then it's the end, pretty much. Happy Black History
It's never
Month,
like it's never like, guys, what if we all turned into zombies? And everyone's just like, nah, we don't do creativity over here.
Listen, Michael Jackson was there. I remember I told you
We
before
don't
being
do
scared of that video. I was afraid of Thriller when I was a kid.
I was too.
It was a decent video. I was just scared of it. I said they look too realistic with me.
Yeah, I was especially afraid of the end.
Yeah. Them eyes when they turned, that was the worst part for me. I always
With that
turned.
laugh.
Yes. It was he would do it. Disrespectful. Disrespectful.
No, but Remember the Time definitely is my favorite.
I was
Mhm.
just
Oh,
about
yes.
to mention that video.
I would watch all
thing.
7 minutes of that video.
Over and
Every
over.
single
First of all,
time.
them tuts. Don't play with.
Yes, the
Don't play with them
choreographer.
tuts. Okay.
He had one of the best choreographers in the game.
And y'all
That-
saw Eddie in the video.
Wardrobe was on point. Like,
Yes.
come on now.
Rock My World is also something that I enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely.
When he do his little down the stairs.
If y'all could see Marcus.
Marcus, get on my nerves. That was me. Trying to ease down the steps.
I'm crying. Yo, I can't. But that was definitely a great video. I think another great video of Michael Jackson's was him and Janet Jackson.
Yeah, Scream.
Scream video. I
Oh,
think top
yeah.
tier.
Yeah.
Top tier, just them two.
They broke records with that budget.
Fucking
They
it
never
up.
go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just
They
them
can.
two. Tearing the beat up. Okay? On the
On the choreography tip.
Forget the song. Forget the vocals. You know what I'm saying? I want Rihanna, Chris Brown
And
and
the song was
Sierra
monumental too. Just
to
stop
redo that.
pressuring me. They was
so
talking
bad.
about so much shit. Like culturally, that song did mean
They
a lot.
were.
But people couldn't. It was just the visual that people couldn't get over too. I don't even know if they.
I want Chris Brown and
appreciated it.
Sierra to redo their video so bad.
That'd be hot.
Yeah, it would, but I don't know if they'll ever do that.
I don't think they would allow. First of all, I think Gina would give her blessing. I really do.
I'm screaming.
That's just my opinion. I really do think Gina would give her blessing, but that would definitely be a real decent reenactment, and I feel like they're the only two that can
They can pull it off.
Yeah, that can pull it off. Fit for a fit. So I feel like we can just leads me to say Michael Jackson might be one of my favorite things about being black.
Yeah, we do got Mike on our team.
We got Mike on the
Both
team.
Mikes.
Look at how diversified he was.
Both Mikes too. We still got Mike. I don't care what nobody. Michael Jordan.
We got Michael. We
Still
got
will
Marvin.
always
We
be
got
one of the
Aretha.
Mhm.
We got Rick.
Yep. Say that.
We got Rick. We got Red.
We got Prince. We got so many people.
We
All
got
different
Patty.
types of genres as well.
We got Tony. You know.
Mm-hmm.
We got Mariah.
We got 3 Tonys in one group.
I know.
Oh my God.
Get Marcus.
So we got what?
That's 4
He said
Tonys.
we got 3 Tonys in one group.
I'm screaming. That makes 4 Tony. I'm screaming.
I can't stand
Oh, they
you.
name is not Tony. All of their names, I'm gonna hurt you. You get on my
None of them
nerves.
niggas' name was Tony.
Exactly.
In fact,
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like
I just seen a thread actually just recently on social media about somebody saying they was today years old when they found out Raphael Sadiq was in Tony. And he was in
He has
multiple
one of the
groups.
most unique voices you
And the
ever
fact that he was in
heard.
multiple, I'm like, y'all didn't know he was in multiple groups. I'm like, why y'all
Yeah.
just finding this out?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm like, well, I'm glad that some of the younger peoples is learning, but I'm like, y'all really
Yes.
just finding this out?
I mean, I don't know how y'all did. For me, I don't know how you didn't know because his voice is so unique. It's very unique. It's not like anyone else's, for real, for real. So even if you didn't know who's singing a song, you heard his voice, oh, that's the same boy. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's that, oh, that's him.
He said,
like,
it's Simon and it's me.
mm-hmm.
First of all, that's the most classic anniversary. You're always going to hear that song on somebody's anniversary. In every black anniversary household, no matter what the anniversary is
It
for,
needs to be played.
you're going to hear that song. Okay, he said it needs to be played. I'm glad you know that song, Marcus. First of all, I'm glad you even know who Tony, and Tony
I be
is.
doing my homework sometimes.
Good job, Marcus. Good
studying.
job. I really think music, realistically, is my favorite thing about being black. The diversity that we have, and that we're just so talented, like creative wise. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like, you know, a lot of times I tease and I call a lot of things ghetto, but they're really creative, you know, and it really allows you to show your artistic side sometimes where you didn't even know you even had one.
Yeah.
And that's what I appreciate about being black. You know what I mean? All the creative ways, and this might be a little way to the left for some people, but all the creative shit that we figure out how to do in jail, all the things that we maximize on with way less, that's some decent shit. If you really think about it, you know, Chi-Chi's, they be thinking about ways to create electricity, boil pots, all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? Just stuff like that. But think about it. That goes back to the slave days, though. They had to be creative, too. Remember how they used to say that they used to braid the maps and stuff in their head?
And definitely our food is going to be
Like, you know?
it's top tier.
I was going to say that.
I mean, yeah, but when we took
I was
scraps,
about to say
the
there's some
maize,
things that nobody's
Exactly.
talking
the
about.
hog maws and shit, they ain't never think we was going to throw them thoniums in the green naeems. They ain't think we was going to throw them in
It may not be as healthy as the Caucasians, but
I don't give a damn about health.
Right, yeah.
it's twice as
Well, I
good.
can't say
It's
that.
twice as good.
It's twice as
Just
good.
for that reason.
Listen, because I love me a good sweet potato, good yam, good collard green.
Little mac and cheese, the right way.
The right way.
No Velveeta.
You better not hand me no shells off the top of the talking about this baked mackerel. You ain't baked nothing.
He make a damn thing.
Ain't seen an ounce of the oven. Getting on my nerves.
Well, I just wanted to go through just a few things in the quick thread that we saw about people who commented back on what they liked about being black. Somebody said, and I ain't gonna lie, this is one of my favorites. One of my unspoken faves is if we see another person running, we don't ask questions, we just get up and start running away for whatever reason too. We don't ask no questions, we ask questions later. It's a classic thing, no matter where we at.
We got to live to tell a story.
Somebody got to tell.
We
Listen,
both got to tell it because
It's in our blood. It's in our heritage.
okay.
It's in our heritage to keep running.
I got up. Imagine some shit happening and both y'all got slow-mo takes, but it's different.
I am crying. You are so
listen for real.
Or like walking into a room full of like people of different ethnicity, and you see that one black person, and you just
the universal head nod. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Oh, that is hilarious. So it's hard to just pick one. The hair, the swag in our culture, our humor, and quite honestly, the various skin complexions are just a whole flex.
Yep.
All things that each one of us named to some extent when we mentioned about being black. And I think it's something we all just did right now. The head nods you give to each other, blacks who are strangers where you are knowing if anything goes down, we're both out here watching each other.
It's a real
I do
thing.
it all the time.
Like if we run, I'm running. We out.
Like
There was an unspoken.
It's an unspoken,
almost
conversation, a language. No, real rap.
Mm-hmm.
Real rap. And finally, oh my God, so many things to name. Of course, our skin being all the colors of the chocolate rainbow, our swag, our perseverance, our creativity, our fashions, a collective understanding of inside jokes, HBCU love, seasonings, black girl magic, our welcoming nature to our skin folk in mixed company. I think that sums it up.
And TV.
Just about nice.
TV. Oh yeah, we did.
We got the best TV.
Yeah, we did have the best TV.
And 90s was the best TV series.
Yeah.
Like I was literally just talking to
And?
a Caucasian coworker recently about this as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we both agreed that 90s TV was the best. I was surprised.
TV and hip hop was the best. What and R&B?
Facts.
Was
Yeah,
the best.
music and TV, yes,
Yep.
was the best. Was the best in the 90s. Damn, Marcus, I wish you could have been there.
I mean, he still has Similac on his breath, but he be all right.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Boy, it was a time in the 90s.
I'm in the 2000s.
It was a time, and it's nothing like you had to live in the 90s. It was a time in the 90s. You had to be there. Now, I imagine we could finally at the age where we can say you had to be there. No, for real. You don't feel like that?
Yeah, with some things, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, we finally at the age where we can say you had to be there. And I'm just like, damn, I am getting older.
I'm trying to. Ooh, all right.
You all right?
Bring back another thing I like about being black that I don't see much of, but makes sense because of the time that we're in. Block parties.
Yeah.
Block parties
I
were
agree
great.
with you, Marcus. Yeah. He said block parties was great. Yeah. That's one of my favorite.
I still
absolute
see them.
favorite
They're just not
childhood
as
memories.
much.
Turning a little
Not
fire
going on
hydrant.
as much as they
And it's
used to.
not the same as how when it used to be
Yeah.
in the 90s, because you had like 85% of the cribs on the block was actually cooking out, and
That's
had
a fact.
people on the block, and everybody was outside partying and getting
Nice
it
little
in.
pool for the kids to be
Okay,
in.
the adults and the kids were playing dodgeball. I had some. Shout out to my Toronto street memories. Them was some good days.
Crack
Like,
off the top of that
we
fire
loved
hydrant.
If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball. Like we love that. Yes. Dodgeball be hitting.
I used to love playing football on the
all day.
street.
Nice little burn mark on your little
Hot sauce.
chicken. You mean?
I don't like burn mark on my chicken, and that's why I don't like actually grilled chicken to this day.
Really?
Yeah.
So no matter what.
And
I do,
barbecue
this can't be
chicken.
it can't just. It's just people.
Excuse me, I
say
said
that-
grilled chicken. I meant to say barbecue chicken
You don't like barbecue chicken?
because of that. I don't like people always burning that damn chicken on the grill and burning the sauce into it. That shit was nasty, son.
No, I don't believe in that.
Do y'all like wet coated chicken?
What?
Like how some sauce is like maybe a little wet?
Pause.
No, I don't like.
There's no better way to say that.
To be honest, the only wet chicken that I don't mind
jerk
is
chicken.
garlic, parmesan, and jerk.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Of course, my stew chicken. When I get the Caribbean platters, of course, anything that consists of a Caribbean platter, a little curry, a little stew, a little jerk, all of that. Outside of that, maybe a little garlic parmesan, because I am not a lemon pepper chick at all. I don't like lemon pepper wings. Y'all can take away my black card if y'all want.
It's been played out.
But Yeah.
Just put too much lemon pepper. That's
Yeah,
just that
it's
simple.
it's overbearing. I'm like, I just don't.
just that.
It's almost just as relatable to Alfredo.
When people
to
do
me.
it too much,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Alfredo, I don't eat that from everywhere though. I rarely eat that when I go out. Period. To be honest, for that
And I'm
reason.
yellow Alfredo homemade,
Yeah, that's it.
unless you're like in a fine Italian restaurant.
Yeah. I gotta be at Maggiano's or something.
I don't like Maggiano's.
I've never been.
Oh, okay. Well then, try
They
it.
don't serve pizza.
Let us know.
And
They have flatbreads.
and
for
the
for an
Alfredo
appetizer, yeah.
bland as hell.
Yeah, it doesn't have
The
no taste.
Alfredo is
It's
bland
like
as
salt
hell.
and pepper.
I'm like, this is not how Italians make Alfredo.
So
Like,
no
this
one's
is not
Italian's
right.
grandma throwing down.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, whose uncle is back there? Because this is Uncle Pesto was not back there.
I think for me, the Italian restaurants that hit different are the small ones,
Mm-hmm.
like the little ones.
The
Like
hole in the
if
wall.
you
We
want to
gotta
try
find this
the,
one in Ambler.
try, I'm gonna tell you. I'm about to give them free promo. Ooh, look at me.
That's
I'm
why I
tell
say
you,
I just
remind
said
me to
one.
tell you after we get off.
New boss of the week.
Oh, but they not like us though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Honorable mention.
yeah. Might
We
be
shady
Sicilian,
as
who knows?
shit. We shady.
That was no shade though. No shade.
Oh my goodness. Well, speaking of shade, I guess that just helps us trickle on over to the next topic because it was a black girl trend going on, and all black women decided they wanted to follow each other on TikTok, and some non-black women having literal meltdowns on
About it?
social media about it.
Like, why are you dick eating? Like,
Yep.
what are you so upset about?
If you want to hear a little bit of it, I have it for you. So, here we go.
I'll show you. About that trend that I've been seeing on TikTok. No, I won't get banned. I will not get banned, and I'm gonna say it. Go away, let me say it. No. I have been seeing this trend on TikTok about skin color. Join me if you're black. Join the black girl train. What if I got on there and I said, join the white girl train? Look at me, I'm white. Join the white girl train. I don't care. Someone's got to stand up and say it. Stop the racism. Everybody is equal. Everybody is the same. We're all the same. Stop segregating and alienating people because of skin color. I hate that trend.
Rubbish.
What is with white people and wanting to be the victim so much?
Bitch, spare me. Excuse me, YouTube. Spare me, okay? Spare
First of all,
me.
my first thought was the very first tweet that I saw after this that said, aside from all of her utter bullshit, I'm dying at her man in the background with, quote, stop, this will not end well for you.
And it did not.
He was trying to stop her the entire time, and she just kept going.
Because for me, it's just like you're complaining about what? Like it should speak volumes to you that even hundreds and hundreds of years after we've been, and at least trying. I won't say because we ain't nowhere near where we're supposed to be in a perfect world. Anyway, long story short, the fact that we have to say that because we have to start being more comfortable with taking up space because we are here. We have to continue to make space for ourselves and continue to highlight the fact that we are here because everything is dominated by the other man. So that should speak volumes to you. Yeah, we still do have to say that. You know why? Yeah, because some little black girls may not know that they are beautiful. So yeah, we got to do that. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'm done.
I'd be upset too if my breakfast consisted of beans. That's all I'm saying. And I see black food, as I said before, looking amazing. If I was white, I'd probably get a little racist too. Not gonna lie.
I am dying, okay?
He was like, I'm looking at racist too. Not gonna lie. Yo, Marcus, you are.
Beans and eggs for breakfast again? Oh, terrible.
First of all, I'm gonna be farting all It's giving weapons of mass destruction. Y'all tripping. I am not fine, okay? Jeezy, please.
And see, that's another,
my
you know.
insides literally-
Now everyone's farting. in the entire area, and that's another reason to be
And
mad.
that's why niggas is agitated
Oh,
because they
God.
so tired of smelling other people's flatulence. Flatulence fest. That's exactly what happens.
Basking in the obvious. Basking in the obvious.
England has always been a very, very dirty area.
Frolicking in the flatulence. Yo, we have to be stopped. No, but for real, like he was saying, I'd be mad. Yo, it was the fact that
gosh.
it was the fact that he was right though. He like, I'd be mad.
goodness.
Yo, but culturally,
Oh,
that's the normal
man.
breakfast for other people. So I mean, of course, she's
You
probably
eating
saying that
pancakes and with beans as well in the same meal?
No, like,
No, some people do.
and I know, Anna, you know me. I was known for eating a lot of weird stuff back to back. Like whatever I had a craving for it, I'm gonna eat.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not eating no beans or no breakfast food. Like,
You go to McDonald's. Can I get a burger with a side of with a large
like
beans?
Like what you want? Like what you want, a McGriddle with a side of beans? Like that's wild to me.
That's an enormous amount of dirt.
Like let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese with a side of beans. Like what? Let me get a BLT with a side of beans. Like let me get a steak and eggs with a bowl of beans on the side.
Beans, bro.
Like that's crazy.
that's
Like that's
crazy.
wild. Let me get a
That's why
chicken
she
and
mad.
waffle with a bowl of beans on the side. Like that's wild to me.
That's why she's mad though. We get it.
Like I feel again because all of the stuff that we just talked about why we love being black, all of the creativity that we bring with all of the greatness, all of the ambience, all
That
of the
beans will turn into some
embracements.
chili real quick. Y'all
that
don't know
we
us.
Bitch, make sure you got the cornbread. Thank you with the jalapenos.
Speaking of chili, I think I might want some of that, but go ahead.
Yeah,
Want
you
a
wanna make
potato though?
some?
I don't want no rice. I think I want potato. If I don't eat rice, I want rice and peas from the Jamaican stores.
I just had
I
some.
can eat that with some just jerk chicken gravy on top of that. I can just eat that with no meat and some cabbage on the side. That don't be rolling. I just started really liking rice like that. But white rice by itself,
I love white rice.
nah.
It gotta have something with a
It has
sauce.
It has to be made
yeah.
perfectly
something
with
with
a perfect amount of
juicy meat.
pepper, butter, like a pinch of salt.
Because General Tso from the Chinese store with white rice, I'm tearing up. But it's only because it got like a little
The
sauce and
on it,
flavor
right.
with the
Just eating
chicken.
it white by, no,
But if it's just grilled chicken with white rice,
you don't want that.
I'm not.
No,
I
I'm
can't
actually-
really dig
I'm
that.
eating that.
The sauce is over it.
I'm eating that. If the rice is made perfectly, I'm definitely eating it.
Maybe I haven't experienced a perfect grain of rice
You
yet.
probably
I have,
haven't.
but it just don't taste like nothing.
With the perfect amount
Like,
of
I'm
butter
not
and
like
pepper,
a-
are you tripping?
I don't eat regular white rice though like that. I like basmati rice. So putting all that butter and salt and pepper on that shit, that's a nah. That's a nah. That's a nah for me.
That's another thing that black people have done
You
well.
annoying me the way
Seasoning.
you fucking eat, auntie.
Seasoning?
Seasoning.
You fucking irked me, auntie, with the way I like basmati rice on that butter and shit.
Basmati
So what's
rice,
what's
jasmine
wrong
rice,
with
it's
what's
so
wrong
good.
with butter?
Oh, jasmine.
It's
Oh,
perfumey. It has its own flavor. So the juices with the chicken plus the perfuminess is perfect.
That
When you
perfuminess
slather
don't be
butter in
fucking
it,
doing it for
it
me
be
all the
making it
time.
all
Like,
mushy and soft. It be breaking
and
apart.
that's why I am not a fan of the show. Because that perfumey shit that you talking about.
Little
Like, I'm
honey
like, I do
barbecue
not be
wings.
fucking with that shit.
coconut jasmine rice.
Do you eat edamame with that, Mark?
Coconut.
Yeah, coconut jasmine.
No,
You don't like coconut? Coconut nothing?
no, bro.
So y'all don't like pina coladas?
No,
No, bro.
we are whiskey women. Through
I
and
am
through.
not a pina colada. You eat almond joys? You're nasty.
No.
But I will eat Hershey with almonds with my whiskey. Just did that.
I don't eat almond joys.
I do.
That
They
makes
good as
my
shit.
stomach hurt. Chocolate.
That's
and
the
liquor.
only candy like that I
Actually,
eat. Almond
I've
Joy
never
Joys
had
is
almond
good.
joys. I've never had.
Yes.
I've never had almond
Yo,
joys, mounds.
you're
Are they the same
fucking
thing?
auntie ass
Mounds?
taste buds.
Actually, I eat mounds every once in a while, but only because I ate those candies with my grandma.
Yo,
She going
you are
crazy.
fucking
But something like a
trifling.
payday or a musketeer, you can't pay me. We good?
Yeah, we're good.
You can't pay me to eat a musketeer
Yo,
or a
this
payday.
heifer just said she
Yeah,
eats
nah.
mounds.
Not eating a payday.
Nah, that's you violating.
I'm not eating what I
My
don't
mom
like
used to
peanuts.
love
My
paydays,
mom
and I
did
never
too.
understood the appeal.
Me neither.
I'm
With
like,
all
oh,
them
that
peanuts.
damn peanuts.
Like, Mr. Goodbar take it far enough for me, and I love those. Like, I don't need nothing else beyond the Mr. Goodbar with
She
peanuts.
said mounds. And
Yes.
almond joys.
Yes, I do. But I eat almond joy way more. Like, if I had to pick between those two, it's definitely gonna be almond joy every time.
Mounds stink.
They don't even. You can't even smell it. Coconut legit don't really have a smell.
No,
What, like the
mounds
shavings?
have a
Yeah,
smell.
they don't have a smell. You
Now,
can taste it.
ironically, coconut, I actually don't mind the smell of it, although I don't like it. But mounds do have a smell. They stink.
Anywho.
What is that? Coconut
and
chocolate.
dark chocolate. That's it. But the almond
and
joys
peanuts?
have
No peanuts?
no. Mounds doesn't have peanuts. Almond joys has the almond in it with the coconut
Ah.
and it's wrapped in the dark chocolate. The almond is like in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's elite.
Elite.
S tier? That's S tier candy?
Mm-hmm. A1. It's like, no, that's not my favorite candy. Like, come on, yo.
Not cockpit top tier. Not the devil is a liar. Oh, what's the next one? Where was we at? I don't even know.
Speaking. Okay, so
'Cause-
perfect segue into the next topic because she says that I eat like a white girl. on her
She
birthday.
does.
I don't know what that even supposed to mean. I can't understand her when she say that. So convenient Karenism. Now I know for this topic you had a very good, example about that. So can you give us the example that you had? For
Convenient Karenism?
Convenient Karenism.
All I know is conveniently enough and thank God for Karens that they have not ran into me yet. So let me just start that. I'm gonna start there.
I'm screaming.
So I was having a conversation with a Caucasian individual, and they were telling me how they knew that their mom was a Karen. And I said, okay, tell me more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So they were just kind of letting me know that it was like, well, I don't think my mom's racist or anything or prejudiced, but she definitely knows how to turn the switch on and be a Karen when it's convenient for her. And that was their exact words. And I said, interesting.
Do you think that there's some Karens out there that aren't racist?
No, because then that would defeat the purpose of us calling them a Karen. Because it's still race in the undertones. You're doing this because you feel like you are privileged. You're doing this because you feel like you.
And when the privileged tone intent comes into the intent comes into the intention, that's where the racism also comes in, because that's the only thing that associates you with being separate or superior to blacks and or others.
Mm-hmm.
You're privileged because what? You're white.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that makes you privileged is because you're white.
So she's being conveniently racist.
So yeah, pretty much. So when it suits her, she'll and let's be clear. Every time a Karen's is not always necessarily with a black person or somebody that's not white. Sometimes what I consider, and let me know if this is what y'all consider Karen or not. What I consider also being a Karen is just exercising their privilege because they're a white woman in any situation.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what can I use as an example?
In order to get a better experience, to get ahead, to
Correct.
have a better outcome.
Correct.
To get to
I'm
benefit,
trying to think about a scenario. But yes, she's defining it perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
That's
She's
just how
defining
it
it perfectly.
is.
I was
Yeah.
trying to think of a physical scenario,
Okay.
but yeah, she just explained it perfectly. So I don't even need to give a scenario because that's exactly what it is. So that's Karen. There is in no way, shape, or form a person of color can do any of that and experience the same results.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, matter of fact, our results will be much more on the negative end of the spectrum.
For sure.
Because when we, quote unquote, Karen, we get told that we're being passive aggressive.
Yeah.
We get told that we're being condescending. We get told that we're using our race as an excuse, and we're making it out to be a big deal, or we're using discrimination as an excuse.
Mm-hmm. They be trying it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same thing. So you're using your Karen, your privilege, as a convenience. And many women use it in their lifestyle. And even if, again, you're not using it in a racist moment, you're using it in a bias